you're trying to even go further into it?
Our President Philip Chen wants GNN to be an educational portal.
Exactly.
So maybe we could partner with Zumanity
More than
to
welcome.
really bring Mother Nature, knowledge,
Yes.
best practices to our viewers.
Right, and you did
And,
mention, yes.
and
yes,
this is where the power of three also would include what we call the vegetables
Okay.
and the TREE, because the three is with a TH.
Yeah, this
But,
one is the power of trees.
Yes, also.
Oh, okay.
And interestingly, for the Philippines, we have what is called the original Filipino micro-farming system. And for that, for everyone to discover that, you will have to sing the song Bahay Kubo. And Bahay Kubo has 18
Vegetables. Kundol
in
patola.
one stanza. I think it's quite unique, and
Yes.
it can even go for a Guinness Book of Records.
Because as a start, mommies and daddies who cook for your loved ones, if you're wondering what to feed your family and loved ones, just sing the Bahay Kubo.
Bahay Kubo.
If they eat vegetables, right?
And actually, our advocacy now
that's the challenge.
also, in terms of the eclectic nature of Paradiso, that means we have the we have the animals, and we have the poultry and different fauna, but alongside would be the food that is needed by the families, the homes. And this is where, again, we are trying to rediscover our own heritage and tradition, that Filipinos used to have what we call Bahay Kubo, ang halaman doon ay sari-sari. Right, 18. And another one that we have been, we are not only trying to advocate best practices, but alternative practices by which we can make our land more productive. And this is what is called
organic.
the vertical vine, variety of vertical vine vegetables.
Upo. And I had a guest yesterday. He said, I thought squash was grown on the land.
Yes.
It was a vertical
area.
vine. Yeah,
Oh,
it is hanging.
That's
huh?
right.
So
And
I didn't know that.
we would like to teach the share this as part of the training in the community, that you can grow in an acacia tree, you can make it bear fruits with patola and with upo and with condol.
Wrap around.
Rub around.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
these are the characteristic of vine crops.
Vine crops.
Like
Sitaw, patola.
Romy, our farm manager in Paradiso, was able to harvest 24 kundol in one langka tree.
Really?
24.
That's what you call mixed intercropping.
And
That's right.
Sari-sari.
That's right.
So Zumanity Group wants to inform people that we're not only animals, but we also want to educate with vegetables, flowers, and everything under the sun as much as
Actually,
possible.
with the poverty and hunger
Right.
ratios,
Right.
no? But God gave us so much, you know.
We are very blessed.
And we can propagate if we can have Dr. Peps Cunanan
Right.
guide us on how to do
Right.
it.
And you did mention Zumanity Group has 4 pillars. I'd like to find out, or probably could share to us, especially the viewers, how do you achieve those 4 pillars, particularly first in education? How do you plan to educate everybody?
In education, of course, there's nothing like hands-on education. So when you're at our theme parks, you see an animal, you touch, you feel them. When you're in Paradiso, you pick your own vegetables for your own salad, then you mix it up together. So it's not just learning in school with the blackboard and
It's
and then
experiential
it's experiential,
learning,
and
yes.
it doesn't only involve children from age 1 to this is like open to anybody who's willing to learn. So in education, Zumanity wants to cater to everyone and then give them the best form by being hands-on and feeling the area, being there, going there, and then
MARYBETH,
experiencing
I'd like to
Right.
pose a challenge to humanity. There are now 8. We have 90 provinces.
We are willing to accept the challenge. So anybody who is as inspired as we are, who would want to team up with us, we are more than welcome to contact you and see what we can work with you in your own provinces and bring, you know, all this good experience to your fellow people and the other provinces.
All right.
And also, Marja, you mentioned about the experiential, hands-on
Yes.
learning that we are trying to encourage.
Right.
I'll give you one simple acronym. It's called CUPS.
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 Cups, which stands for?
Anybody who comes around can use a simple cup. So the acronym would mean collect and use to plant seeds. So this is a starter.
Propagation.
This is a starter for people who would like to grow any plant or any vegetable or any fruit trees or simply even forest trees.
All right. And with that, again, to Marja and Tito Peps, thank you for being here. To all of our viewers, don't go away.
Stay
because-
with us.
Yes, stay with us. There's more to come regarding the Humanity Group when we come back right after the break. Stay tuned.
Naiinip na babago.
Ikaw ba'y napapagod? Araw-gabi, puro kayo.
Buhay mo ba'y walang saysay, walang sigla, walang kulay?
Bawat araw ba'y pareho, parang walang pagbabago.
Tara na, biyahe tayo, kasama ang pamilya, barkada at buong grupo, para mag-enjoy ng todo.
Halika, biyahe tayo, nang ating makita ang ganda ng Pilipinas, ang galing ng Pilipino. Napasyal ka na ba?
Tubig, bagyo at rice terraces.
Namasdan mo na ba ang mga bintarang Sambuanga,
Bulkang Tal,
Bulkang Mayon, Beach ng Boracay at La Union?
Tara na, biyahe tayo, mula Basco hanggang Ulo, nang makilala ng gusto ang ating kapwa Pilipino. Halika, biyahe tayo, nang ating makita ang ganda ng Pilipinas, ang galing ng
From
Pilipinas.
city to city, 7,100 plus East Las, sa mahal kong Pilipinas, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao ating puntahan. Huwag maging dayuhan sa sariling bayan.
Nasubukan mo na ba mag-rapid sa pagsanghahan?
mag-diving sa Anilaw, mag-surfing sa Siargao.
Natikman mo na ba ang sisig ng Pampanga?
Kuriang Davao, Bangus, Dagupan, Bicol Express, at Lechong Balaya. Tara na, biyahe tayo
Nang makatulong kahit paano
sa pagunlad ng kabuhayan.
ng ating mga kababayan. Halika, biyahe tayo, ang ating makita ang ganda ng Pilipinas, ang galing ng Pilipino. Nakisaya ka na ba sa pahiyas at maskara? Mulyones at ati-atihan, sinulog at kadayawan.
Namiesta ka na ba sa Peñafrancia, sa Naga? Umakyat sa Antipono, sayaw sa Ubandong.
Tara, biyahe tayo, upang ating matamo ligaya at pagkakaibigan, kaunlaran, kapayapaan. Halika, biyahe tayo, nang ating makita ang ganda ng Pilipinas, ang galing ng Pilipinas. Tara na, biyahe tayo, upang ating matamo ligaya at pagkakaibigan, kaunlaran, kapayapaan. Halika, biyahe tayo, nang ating makita ang ganda ng Pilipinas, ang galing
Welcome back to the workplace. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed the first half of the segment. Since, we can't really bring you to the wild, so we really brought the wild here in the studio. So,
Wild, lovely ladies.
wildlife, yeah. So earlier we had, of course, Dr. Jose Cunanan, the anthropologist of Zumanity Group, to talk about more of the agriculture side of Zumanity. And of course, we still have Miss Marja Corcuera, the planner for Zumanity, and we have been joined by Miss Denise Suakin for special events. So again, welcome to the both of you, and welcome to the workplace.
Hello, thank you. It's nice to be here.
Yeah, and it's amazing to actually see the kind of workplace you guys are at every single day. Wild, exactly. It's so wild.
But look how beautiful meets the wild.
Right,
And
right.
adventurous.
Adventurous. Now,
Yeah.
earlier we were talking about the 4 pillars of Zumanity Group.
Right.
We touched on education, which is really more of giving everyone a more experiential learning. Now, let's go to the second, exhibit. How does Zumanity Group deliver exhibit?
When we exhibit, so we have our main artworks would be the animals, veggies, flowers, and other things. So we try to exhibit them in a very creative way that people won't say, this is so boring. So animals, in a way, like we have bridges that that are above you. When you're walking, you never know that there's a bear cat right above you that you can just feed bananas to. And then in our veggies, it's a vast land of all plants where you can just freely run. It's not the regular supermarket display of vegetables that you normally see. And then for flowers, it's us also being among different flowers along with bees and butterflies, and like buying them from a floral shop. So these are the experiences and ways we want to exhibit the different nature and animals, so people would be more excited. It's not the normal, so it's something different.
But Marja, I understand you also have exhibits in Star City and Ocean.
Yes, in Star City, Ocean Park, Enchanted Kingdom, these are challenges for us because it's a smaller space, but we want to expand to where people go to, which is in Metro Manila. So within Metro Manila, we try to bring the wild to them. So by bringing them to the theme parks where there are lots of kids and families that go to. So instead of spending your time maybe shopping, it would be nice to go there and learn something by seeing real animals. So it's a small barn type where you can still feed animals and see the different activities that we have in the theme parks in a smaller scale.
I see.
But still, it's an introduction, and if they enjoy that, then we also give out tickets if they want to see the bigger views.
Right, and I think for all the viewers, I'll just run through all the safaris and theme parks that you guys have. So for those of you who are interested to visit one, two, or all of the Zumanity Group's theme parks, there's one, it's called Subic Safari. That's the one in Subic Bay.
Yes.
They have the Zoo Inn Zip at Resident Inn, which is at Tagaytay. The
Right.
ones that we saw earlier, that's more of the Subic Safari.
It was both Subic and Zucobia, and I think the rest haven't been shown yet.
Okay, Zucobia is the one in Clark.
Yes.
And you have Paradiso, which is in Cavite, Zoology, which is in Ocean Park, Zurus Adventure, which is already inside Enchanted Kingdom.
Right.
You have also the Bird Thrill, which is in Splash Island in Laguna, and Pet Me Home at Tiendesitas. So I guess for all of our
Star
viewers,
City's not there yet.
yeah, Star City's not here. You did mention that.
Animal Wonderland at Star City, and we have one coming up in Bohol, which is called Zucolate
for our
Thrills.
Visaya.
Zucolate.
Zucolate. what?
Chocolate Hills.
Is it chocolate
Oh,
hills?
That's right.
okay.
So
Yeah,
we
that's-
have Chocolate Hills where you can walk through and see the animals they're talking about exhibit in a different way.
Will you have a tarsier?
Yes, we
Yes.
definitely have
Is
two
it
giant
all of the
domes of
tarsiers,
tarsiers.
Really?
One which
The
is for
smallest
showcasing,
mammal,
the
yeah.
other one is for conservation because we want to increase the number of tarsiers as they are endemic to Bohol and are actually becoming endangered species.
Right,
So-
but is it true that they tend to commit suicide?
yes,
if
they
you-
do. Yes, they do. When they are separated from their tribe or their clan or from their mate, they do
They're very
commit suicide.
clannish.
They're very, very sensitive animals.
Right.
So they're nocturnal, so they like the dark.
So if you have the flash,
yes,
It
it
upsets
affects them. They
them.
get very stressed and they become unhappy.